So, in today's fuck around and find out news, guess what? So, a lot of people, ask me sometimes when I have conversations with them, man, so how you know you right? Why I don't believe what Trump in America says? First off, the American media is bought and sold. They feed you lies every day on the regular. So everything that you're hearing are lies and propaganda. That's why racism is still alive. Like literally, that's why racism is still alive because of that. So, with all that being said, the reason why Israel is not showing any and don't want news media outlets to show what's going on in Israel because Iran is destroying Israel. Hesed came out yesterday and said that they were destroying all of Iran missile launcher bases. If that's the case, Iran is still bombing the hell out of everybody. They just shot at Abraham Lincoln battleship in America ran. The submarine that he was on there bragging about that the United States sunk, that submarine didn't have no weapons on it. The submarine was coming from a training in India. And the Indian president came out and apologized. I don't know if they was really involved, but he apologized and we had nothing to do with that. The United States shot a unarmed battleship. It acted like they had killed. The only thing that we in Israel have been doing is killing women, children, and innocent people. We are losing. Iran has chalked up and said, see, Iran is telling the truth about how many people that Israel and the United States are killing. They have killed over 1,000 people. These are not soldiers. These are innocent civilians. Iran has killed over 700 CIA agents, army people, and the United States is lying about it. And what they're going to do is try to wait till it's over to say, well, when the tally, these people are dead already. These people are crazy. And now, they got so many lies about, like they just keep coming on TV lying to you all. So they just talked to the president of Iran. This shit was hilarious. And the reporter was like, are you all afraid of the United States invading Iran? This mother looked at dude and said, no, we're waiting on him. If you look at the face on this dumb motherfucker, he was like, what? He said, yes. Iran has been planning on this. America and Israel thought this was a game. And sorry to say, every American life that's being lost is due to our people, the people that run this country. We have killed way more Iranians than Iranians has killed us. Have murdered us. The reason why Iran and a bunch of other countries hate us, because we keep going and meddling in their business. Iran don't want war with us, but we keep meddling in their business. And if these motherfuckers done went from nuclear weapons to missiles to saving the population, but you're bombing and killing the people in the population, how you save them? Now they're trying to bring God into this shit. Because these military people and soldiers don't want to fight. So they're trying to say that Donald Trump was anointed by Jesus? A rapist, a pedophile was anointed by Jesus now. They just keep coming up with shit. And they try to come up with this because they come to realize that Iran and Muslim countries over there are really religious people. And they believe in a higher power. For Donald Trump, them to broadcast a bunch of people with their hands on him, praying that God lead him to what? Like they think y'all stupid, and y'all are stupid. So they doing this to try to they did everything else they could to try to galvanize the American public to get behind them and to get these Marines and Army and Navy people to fight. So now it's God. The fucking sergeants are telling them, oh, this is don't be afraid. No, be afraid. You're gonna die for absolutely nothing. And sad to say, we are living in a very pivotal moment in the world, and you all don't even realize it. But you're going to. And sad to say, and this may sound crazy, for there to be peace on this earth, Iran and a bunch of other countries have to destroy us. And even if it means killing every last American citizen on this fucking planet. Because our government and the people that run this country are barbarians and crazy. And because we're sitting back, ain't nobody saying nothing about this. Nobody marching in the street. They just broke a veteran arm yesterday, one of the senators. And you know what the rest of the army people, they didn't do a goddamn thing. What? And another reason why they're bringing up this religious shit, I honestly believe, and I've been said this, like I watch independent news. I pay for independent news subscriptions. It's only like $3 or $4. You don't need to be watching mainstream media to get real news. And I have Telegram. And I've been paying attention to this shit since October 7th, 2 years ago. And if you go look on my YouTube, I've been blogging about COVID, wars for over 5 or 6 years. And that's why I know I'm shadowed, but that's besides the point. But, yes. So now they're trying to say it's religious and says, because, as I said a long time ago, I honestly believe that America and Israel feels that if they're not number one in running the world, they're willing to end it all. So they're using this now to have an excuse to use a nuclear bomb. Watch what I tell you. It might just be over. And the world ain't going to end when they start using nuclear bombs. Because if you use a nuclear bomb on Iran, what do you think North Korea, China, Russia, and everybody else is going to do? People with nuclear weapons. What do you think they're going to do? Russia and China is not going to let Iran fail. And if America was winning, why are you trying to get militia groups to help invade Iran if you're winning? Because you're not winning. We have literally stuck our foot in some shit and you can't wipe it off. And Iran is not going to stop. And they shouldn't stop. They shouldn't have stopped the first time. The fact that you try to tell them and scare them talking about you, and his response was some real nigga shit. Let them do it. We're waiting on them. America wasn't, and then Donald Trump gonna come out and try to, and still talking shit to put your weapons down. And them people ain't talking about the man in every person is to keep telling people, if you watching, that Iran is not talking to America. Donald Trump is lying. Ain't nobody talking to them. They done talking to us. This ain't prophecy. What's happening? Everything in the Bible, everything, as long as there's human beings on earth, everything in the Bible can keep regurgitating itself. It was Armageddon when Rome. They said the same thing when Rome was running the world and this shit happened. The pandemic. They was like plagues. The pandemic and COVID, that shit was man-made. It was manufactured. It's like this fucking war is manufactured. Iran is way more moral and religious than anything in America. Sorry, that's why they was fighting for Palestine. They was the only people fighting for Palestine. Because they was a genocide was being committed, and they was like, that's not what human beings and people morality happened. And we was contributed to it. And what none of us citizens saying anything about it. So you know if you're in the car with somebody and they commit a murder, even if you don't participate, you're an accessory. This is only Iran is not gonna stop. And Donald Trump can keep lying all they want. In the next move, I think Donald Trump is gonna try to drop a nuclear bomb. Are you ready to die? Are you? Are you? But because we haven't done anything. And if you believe in God and going to heaven, you should be embracing dying. That's what the leader of Iran did. That's what Iranian people do. They are being bombed and they still outside chanting and cheering. We wouldn't dare be doing none of that shit. Pete Hesed, whatever the fuck his name is, this ain't high school. You ain't on a football team running out here yelling and screaming. Then you got that hoe up there every goddamn day briefing people. It's going bad. And now you got a bunch of Democrats and Republicans trying to throw Donald Trump under the bus now. No, you all was on board with this bullshit. And now you're trying to throw him on the bus because it's going bad. Period. And now, these ain't slip-ups with Rubio and Donald Trump. Them keep on saying that Israel this. Donald Trump was now trying to throw Israel under the bus. Saying that this is all they fault and we was involved. But listen, all you all had to do if they was blackmailing you all is turn yourself in for being fucking rapists and pedophiles. And we wouldn't be in this condition. Man, are you ready to die? All your plans are about to go up in smoke. Stop thinking about future plans right now. If you're thinking about getting married, that might not happen. Sorry. Stop. We're in a pivotal time. Sorry.